Guys, I'm here outside Old Trafford with Chris and Mick. United have struggled to get through to the fourth round of the EFL Trophy. Gone to penalties. Chris, I'm going to ask your thoughts first, mate. First, just your thoughts on the game overall.
I thought the only positives of the game was I thought Rochdale played all right. I thought Fred played all right. Apart from that, I thought Pereira gave it a good go. Apart from that, it was dead. I thought it was dead. I thought 0-0 at half time. It was dead. It was a dead game. Rochdale had no chances at all.
Until they scored.
Mick,
what were your thoughts on the game? Because you look like you're deep in thought here. I like the hat, by the way, but you look like you're deep in thought. So what were your thoughts?
I'm a Dublin fan from United. They're absolutely fantastic. They played their hearts out tonight. Unbelievable performance. I mean, to come to Old Trafford and give United such a game. United were diabolical. End the story. We're not the team we were. Yeah, I mean, Rochdale were the better team the whole game. Absolutely.
Okay, look.
We were poor from the start. We didn't dominate.
I'll agree that
We didn't dominate. We let Rochdale play. Pogba was brutal in midfield.
Brutally bad or brutally good?
Just brutally bad.
Yeah.
Same as always. He's not doing anything at all. He's not dictating the game. We haven't got Roy Keane. Pogba will never be the player that we had in Keno. And we're just going from bad to worse.
I just want to come back to you, Chris, with your opinions on this. Look, we've spoke about Rochdale and fair play to them. They gave us the game. They came in. They didn't hide. They played football. But how concerning is it that a League One club who's currently sitting 17th can come to Old Trafford without us, kind of putting it to bed within the first half an hour?
It's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. I mean, it's bloody terrifying. You've got internationals.
Fair play, lads.
Right, you've got
fair play to you, lads.
you've got Brazilian internationals, Argentinian internationals. You've got all sorts, and we couldn't put them to bed in the first half.
Yeah.
It don't sit well with me.
Let's stick on Pogba, because some people are saying Pogba, if he wants to go, he can go. Some people are saying we should build the club around him. Mick, what are your thoughts on him? Because he's not a Roy Keane.
Struggle to beat a League One side in the bottom of League One.
Fair play to you, Mick.
We have to get rid of him. He's just not a United player. Like the structure of United used to be players who died for the badge, and Pogba has no interest in the badge, in the team, the club. It's absolutely shocking.
You made a point there about.
I almost tend to agree, but I'm in a slightly different. I'm almost in the same camp. Like
Mick.
I want. It probably does need to piss off, but I'm a big believer in stick with your players.
Yeah.
Now I know it was come back from injury, all this sort, so give him a bit of game time. But even against Rochdale, man, it was poor. It was well, but I thought Fred was the best player on the pitch.
I just wanted to ask this as a bit of a group thing as well. I want to bring everyone in on this. Mick made a point here that back in the day you had someone like Roy Keane, a good character in there. Now you're bringing players in through the youth. Who have they got to look up to?
We don't. Yeah, Andrews Pereira. We don't have that. We don't have that Roy Keane. We need that Roy Keane, but
I'll tell you something.
The club's changed.
I'll tell you something. If we had the same spirit as Rochdale had, we'd be a good side. Yes. That's what you want to see. You want to see teams play like Rochdale. United have lost that character, have lost that spirit. So you can go see it.
What are your thoughts on that, mate?
We need a miracle. A proper miracle. Here for the camera. We need a miracle. United's gone shite.
what he said, Rochdale play well. Play with a lot of heart. We need to play with that heart again. We need to get that belief again. We don't have that. Listen. We beat Rochdale on penalties with a B team.
At home at Old Trafford.
At home at Old Trafford. Listen, it's embarrassing, but look, we're only rebuilding. We'll get there again.
Okay, so listen, how long can we prepare to be patient then as we wait for this whole rebuilding? 5 years?
Well, I'm saying, like I said, I'm a big believer in stick with the players, stick with the manager. Give them all time. I'm not one of these Ollie out geezers. No.
I say sack Ollie and bring in Keno. I'm at it.
Mick, nice one. Just before you do this, I need a man of the match from you.
Stick with them.
Rochdale, the whole team.
Fair play.
Number 4, Matt Nolte.
Do you not think Ollie deserves respect?
Man of the match.
The man's a Man United legend. Do you not think he deserves respect? To be given time to mould that team. He's only been given the same team that Van Gaal, Moisey and Jose Mourinho was given. He's trying his best. He deserves his chance. Listen, I don't care if we come 7th, 8th, 9th for the next 5 or 6 seasons. As long as we rebuild, it's not a problem. Leave him to it. He's trying his best. He's Man United through and through. Why do we need to bring anybody else in?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
I like that. Listen, I like the wise words. Listen, just before I let you disappear,
Yeah.
big shout out to the partners duck and cover, but I need a man of the match from you from tonight.
Fred.
Fred.
I agree. Fred.
Boys, listen, thanks for your time. Nice one.
thank you.
Thanks for checking out the latest fan cam. Don't forget to subscribe on all the socials at Peaky Pundit to keep up to date with all the latest content. Also, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button to get all the alerts and stay up to date with everything that we do at United.